record yourself as an artist because not always are you gonna have an engineer right next to you to record your moment of passion, you know?
Yeah,
So if you're able to record yourself, you have such an advantage.
you do.
So if anybody wants to learn how to record themselves, holla at your boy, man. For real. Like I can put some people on a few courses,
Do you
whatever.
do any tutorials in your channel at all
I do
whatsoever?
tutorials and
Nice.
I try to put people on what I work with, but it's very technical, you know. So a beginner can you know, and like I said, it's levels to it, you know. It's levels to engineering. You could just record an artist, you could just mix down, you know. And sometimes I don't even know what I would start to tell people at like beginner stages, you know. I've been deep in there so much that I don't even know what I don't know. I just give out my sauce, which is the
Hmm.
vocal chain that I use, the soy chain, which is the most important thing for a recording artist, your vocal chain. If you're an artist, if you're a recording artist and you really want to take your sound to the next level, forget your raps, forget your lyrics for a second, right? It's important. But worry about that vocal chain. You know, artist vocal chains is the most important thing. What
What
are
is a
your
vocal chain? What
okay.
exactly is that? Can
So
you break it down for me?
absolutely. A vocal chain is how you get this information from here into your computer. Right? So it's a lot of things that go into it. What mic are you gonna use? What audio interface are you gonna use? Are you gonna use a preamplifier or not? You know,
Hmm.
are you gonna use analog gear or are you gonna just use digital gear? That's just to get the information here. And then on top of that, the most important thing is the plugins that you put to create that specific sound. You know,
Yeah,
artist vocal chains could go up to $100,000. You know, depending on the mic that they use, the gear that they use, and then the plugins that they use.
yeah.
It's insane what how a gear they use. You know, they're super expensive, and that's the vocal chain. It's how you get the information of actual sound into a digital workstation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's your vocal chain. And if I could recommend anybody that wants to get a really crispy sound, is focus on your vocal chain. Like it'll really boost up what you got going on. On top of that, you know, a good engineering one out, but at home you can come up with great records if you just have a good vocal chain. And if anybody wants to try out my vocal chain, the one that I personally use, you can go to Waves plugins, use their Studio Rack plugin, and you can look up the Soy chain, which is my own personal vocal chain that I created in the
Nice.
Waves plugin. So you can literally look it up and slap that on your vocal. Trust me, you got at least a demo. You're
At
good.
least a
At
demo.
least the
And
demo.
that's like for somebody that's barely coming up.
If you're just starting and you're at zero, matter of fact, this is a tutorial right here. If you're at zero and you want to come up with some music, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to splice.com and you're gonna get a subscription for it from there. They're gonna give you sounds, royalty free. You're gonna pay, but you're gonna be able to use them. Then you're gonna go to Waves plugins. You're gonna download the subscription for $20. Invest in yourself. You're gonna use the studio rack and you're gonna look up the soy chain and you're gonna slap that on your vocals. You can DM in about it, thanking me later for giving you that information because trust me, it's all about the vocal chain.
Appreciate that very much.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm always about I done this too. I don't record, but